who am I going to be the rest of this year? Who am I going to dial in as? What am I going to build? Hello, Earth Angels, and welcome back to another episode of Alignment Academy. It's your host, Kristen, and if you're new here, welcome to Alignment Academy. It's a school for your soul to grow and evolve. We talk about the intersection between entrepreneurship and spirituality and personal growth here. We also talk about manifestation, quantum field shit, healing, inner child. We cover a large array of topics, so many things, but I hear so many people say, I don't even know how your podcast started playing. I don't even know how I started listening to it, but it was exactly what I needed to hear. And I send prayers out so often to my guides, to my spirit team, to my angels, to the angels of Alignment Academy, that this podcast finds the souls that are meant to find it. So just know that it's not an accident if you just stumbled upon this podcast. And I'm just so grateful that you're here. And I'm so grateful to be in this new space. If you're a returner, then you know that this is quite a new setting for me. And if you guys have been following along at all on Instagram, you know that this is a new city that I'm in. I am actually in San Francisco podcasting for the first time. And I can't believe that I'm here. I can't believe I'm in this space. Guys, I have just been through the craziest, biggest quantum leap. And since I've got into San Francisco, it has honestly just been a string of synchronicity and divine guidance. And I feel like I was just so, divinely guided here for a lot of reasons that, are still unfolding and are still playing out. But I do feel in this moment, I am exactly where I am meant to be. And I just want to encourage you that if you've been feeling the itch to make a move or do something radically different or change your life, there is so much magic that is being queued up for you on the other side of doing that. And sometimes I look back at my life and I look at all these moments and I look at the most important moments being the moments that I moved, being the moments that I jumped off these cliffs, the moments that I ended relationships or trusted something that I couldn't see. And to be completely honest, those are the moments that make my life worth living. Those are the moments where I learn to trust God. Those are the moments where I learn to trust in the unseen, because even this move, guys, it was not logical. I lived in San Diego, in the most beautiful city in the world, with nothing wrong. Nothing was wrong. And simultaneously everything was wrong. I think I want to do a full episode on why I left and what was calling me to leave San Diego, come to San Francisco. There was a lot of synchronistic things that happened there, and I'm happy to unpack that with you. So let me know if you want that full episode. The truth is that this wasn't a logical move. Everyone was like, Kristen, what? San Francisco? What is there? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm going to go find out. And life is just too short to not go find out. Life is just too short. And it's already been one of the best adventures of my life, and just shown me how magnetic I am and how much I've worked on my frequency and how good things always happen to me. I don't know how this is possible, but I literally feel like I have more of a social life here than I did in San Diego. It's just crazy. I mean, I feel like I have a whole friend group already, and I literally have been here for 3 weeks. So I'm really excited to be here in this new space. I mean, look at this space that God queued up for me, for real. It's so beautiful. I love my roommate. It's definitely so funny. I used to say I will never have a roommate again. I lived alone for the last 3 years, and living alone is so beautiful. And I think I was lonely at times just because there was no one to hang out with. And my roommate, I mean, she came to me in a synchronistic way too. But even though I just met her 3 weeks ago, it's so nice to just share a space with someone. It's so nice to just be able to talk to someone at the end of the day. And I don't know, I'm learning to never say never, because I realize that all these things I would say never to I do them. I used to literally say I would never move to San Francisco. And here I am. I am here kind of temporarily. I'm testing it out kind of, and I'll share more about that. I've shared a lot on Instagram, so you can go on there if you want to see more. But yeah, I mean, I'm here testing it out, and we'll see where I end up. We'll see if I stay. We'll see if I go. I don't even know yet. So I'll keep you posted along the way. But all I know is I'm just following the pull and trusting God and doing what I preach to do, which is making big moves, trusting my intuition, doing the illogical thing, and believing in myself, which is what my brand is about. It's about believing in yourself, taking big radical action and moving before you feel ready. And so I'm just trying to be that guiding light and show you guys like, it's going to be okay. And we're going to figure it out together. And yay, I'm so proud of all of us. Anyway, that was a really long intro. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for being with me all of these years. Life is just crazy. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Anywho, so we're doing a September energy reading today. I haven't said that yet. And these have quickly become one of you guys' favorite episodes. They're actually my most listened to episodes, which is just, again, so crazy, but I love them as much as you do. Today is going to be an interesting one because when I was tapping into the energy of September beforehand, I wasn't getting that much information. Usually I get like a buttload of information before in the last two, but I was feeling like September felt very, I'm seeing, like, okay, this is really weird, but the energy of I'm seeing someone kind of like going like, like I'm here, I've arrived, right? It's like this energy of opening again. I think that we've had a lot of turbulence and we've had a lot of ups and downs and changes collectively in July and August. We've had a lot of turbulence, to have a lot of rearranging of things, a lot of, maybe unexpected trials and tribulations. And September feels like a coming out, like, yes, like this breath of fresh air, but also just this like action month, if that makes sense. It feels a more focused month. So I'm going to do some card pulls and I'm going to see what the guides have to say and like what we have in store for this month. But overall, it's feeling like a lighter energy. I know we're getting into fall in a lot of places in the world. I don't know where you are, but this feels also like this energy of kind of getting refocused. It's the end of summer and we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of chaos. We've had a lot of things happen this summer. And now it's kind of like dialing in and being like, all right, we have the end of the year coming up. It's month 9. And who am I going to be the rest of this year? Who am I going to dial in as? What am I going to build? There's still time left and I really want to stay focused and dial in a little bit. So that's kind of the energy I'm feeling like overall for work life and personal life. Where can you get focused? And even think in your mind right now, is there one area of life I really want to go all in on? Is it healing? Is it business? Is it friendships? Is it building a podcast? Like whatever that thing is, it's time to get focused. It's time to get super dialed, super head down energy, right? I'm going to do some card pulls. So just give me a second and then we're going to see what the cards have to say about September as well. We're getting some good ones. All right, we have a nice big spread here. Also, these are the decks that I use. I really love these decks. This one is one I've had literally since I was like 17. It's called Daily Guidance from Your Angels, Doreen Virtue. Believe me, I get it, but I like this deck. I know. If you know what I'm talking about when I say that. And then the female Archangels, which is this one. And I can link them from Amazon below, both of them, because I really love both of these decks. I use them pretty often in sessions, for readings, for myself, all of the things. All right, so this actually is really in alignment with what I was kind of channeling earlier. This first card says, face fear and rise, and it's with Archangel Cassiel. And when I really tap into the energy of this, with this head down energy that we were talking about, this getting dialed, there's something that needs to be uncovered in the surface. And that's kind of the idea that when we go into our soul purpose and we start to take action, like we're in this energy of like being in the arena. And what I'm really feeling for you is that you might be a little bit triggered during this season of going all in. Like, can I really do this? Is it going to be worth it? Are people going to make fun of me? And it's like face fear and rise, which is saying that on the other side of you looking at your shit and doing inner work around it and then moving through it and taking action, that is going to be the thing that's going to create the person that can actually hold what you're wanting to call in. I'm really feeling like this is going to be a time where it's going to feel really expansive, but in moments it might feel like resistance. And your guides are saying, don't be fooled by the resistance and the fear. It doesn't mean it's the wrong path. It means that you're on the right path. You're just actually doing the thing, right? If you're not feeling fear, if you're not in the arena, you're not going to feel anything. So know that if you feel scared, it's not a sign that it's the wrong thing. It's the sign that you're on the path. If you're enjoying this episode, then I have a quick offer for you. I would love to gift you my free meditation, Release Anxiety and Trust the Universe. And this meditation has been so pivotal for me when I was going through my rock bottom or when I'm going through a moment of uncertainty in my life. And I would love for you to try this meditation out absolutely free. All you have to do is rate the podcast 5 stars, go follow my podcast Instagram page at Alignment Academy Pod on Instagram, and then send me a screenshot of your 5-star rating or review, and I will send you the meditation, no strings attached. I can't wait for you to try it out. And now back to the episode. And then we have endings and beginnings, right? This is Archangel Azrael. Endings and beginnings, and I'll put a picture of all of these on the screen. Archangel Azrael is asking you to close down a version of yourself. In seasons, we have different versions of ourselves. I had a different version of me that lived in San Diego than I do in San Francisco. And these endings and beginnings are a natural part of life. And with this going all in energy that you're going to have, this expansive energy for fall, you're also going to be closing down maybe a season of your life. You're going to be closing down some relationships. You're going to be closing down some ways of being, some ways of thinking. And so even taking some time to journal on this new season coming and being like, what are the changes that I need to make in my mindset, in my personal life, in my actions, in my routines? Like, who do I need to be? Okay, so if I'm saying like Kristen this fall, when does she wake up in the morning? What does she think first thing that when she wakes up? What does she do when she first wakes up? What is her workout routine? Where is she organized? Like maybe she's posting every day. Maybe she's recording 3 podcasts a week. Like I don't freaking know, right? Get clear on what version of you needs to end and what needs to begin. And I'm feeling like these endings and beginnings are more like around routine, and they're more around day-to-day things. I'm not really feeling like they're like big life, like endings and beginnings. I'm feeling they're more around like day-to-day routine stuff and almost identity work. So taking some time to do some of that identity work is going to be really fruitful for you, and it's going to pay off in the long run. This next one says nourish your relationships. And weirdly, I actually feel like this is some business relationships or some career relationships related to that. Yeah, I feel the energy of work really strongly here. I don't really feel the energy of too much like family, friends. And that's not to say that you're not going to have family and friends energy in your September. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that when it comes to nourishing your relationships, I feel like there's maybe people that you've been procrastinating reaching out to that you're like, hey, I should ask to be on their podcast, or like, hey, I should follow up with them and see if they still have that job opening available, or like, hey, I should see if I can talk to them about their study abroad. I don't freaking know, right? It's like, what relationship have you been avoiding that maybe would actually move the needle for you? Like I can already think of one that I'm thinking of, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that needs to happen in September. Archangel Raguel is just encouraging you to meet the universe halfway and take action on the relationships that are going to help you, because relationships are a message from God. They're like a gift from God, because think about it, opportunities and gifts come through people. And so when God gives you a person in your life, when Source puts a person in your life, you have to do your due diligence to kind of follow up and kind of go along that path and yeah, like follow the call a little bit. Now, the next card is Cleanse and Detoxify. This feels around routines. It's what no longer serves you. Does scrolling in the morning no longer serve you? Does gossiping no longer serve you? There are things that are holding down your frequency that you know, like think about it and see what pops in your head right now. You know these things are holding down your frequency. And if you were to do less of these things, it would help you become that next version of yourself, that next higher self essence that you are and can become. I really feel like with this new chapter, I'm feeling like cutting the fat out of your routines, out of your life, out of your day. Like really, it's like a lean operation, if that makes sense. Just cleaning up a little bit. And the last card is Entrepreneur. It says self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your coworkers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. This feels like the angels want you to know that you're working with God. You're working on their team. this card feels like it has two messages for two different groups of people. Number one, if you are an entrepreneur or you're wanting to become an entrepreneur, it's validation. Yes, that's the right way. Think about it. What are the odds that you just put on this podcast? There's millions of podcasts out there, millions of readings. What's the odds that you put on this one? Like, this is divine guidance that this is the right path and it's the path for you. Like, go forward and go all in. I'm really feeling this go all in energy. Like, this is not going to work if you go half in. What fucking business would take off if you went half in? Just think about it. That's Kristen now. That's not the reading. But like, think about it. That just doesn't even make sense. So it's like, go all into this. For people that maybe are at corporate, because I feel like quite a few people out here are at corporate and maybe they don't really know if entrepreneurship is the path for you. What I'm feeling is put energy into the projects that you care about. It's like that go-getter energy, that like do-it-yourself energy. I feel like there's gifts there for you too, whether it's the people you're going to meet, whether it's the skills that you're going to have, what you learn about yourself. I feel like it's just this energy of like a self-starter energy and doing what lights you up because you can follow your intuition, like the guides and angels said. They're saying like these things that you have interest in doing, you have interest for a reason. There's something there. Think about it. It's not logical. It's so intuitive that you just like have this desire to do these things. And so where can you really follow that intuitive ping fearlessly with respect to your soul, with heart, with kind of the sense of urgency and the sense of passion and power? They're saying that's the energy you want to move towards your goals to. And that's going to be the energy that like creates the momentum and is going to give you more gifts, because your guides want to bless you through these endeavors. They want to have a relationship with you. And they're also saying like, bring us into your work, bring us into your life, bring us into your passions. We want to be there with you, but you have to ask. And that's so easy, just like with prayer, or just like, God, be in my heart as I work on my podcast today, be in my spirit, speak through me. Let me just say the messages that I meant to say for my community or for my family or during dinner, be with me. And so just kind of your guides are asking you to like bring them into more of your projects. And so, yeah, that's our little September reading today. I hope you guys resonated with it. Please let me know on Instagram or leave a comment below if this felt resonant for you, if you like these, if you want me to keep going with these. We've been doing them for 3 months now and I've been having a lot of fun with them. But yeah, give me the vibe. Tell me what you guys are thinking with it. I'm definitely having fun and I just love sharing these with you guys. So I love you. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your September. I will see you here, obviously, all of September. And I can't believe it, but it's almost time for like, I'm going to be really going deep. And then I think I'm going to do a little Christmas break again, which is super exciting. The other thing that I wanted to remind you guys is that my Peru retreat is now open for enrollment. We've already had some girls enrolling. It's actually open for girls and guys though. So if you feel called, then go ahead and look at the landing page below and then book a call with me and Daniela. My Peru retreat is going to be literally next level. If you guys are interested or like, oh wait, I didn't even know you're hosting a Peru retreat, then go back to the episode with Daniela where we announce it. It's probably like a couple down, maybe 3 or 4 down, but it will give you more information on that retreat, but it's going to be life-changing. I promise. That's all I got for you today, guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. Happy September, happy fall, and I will see you on the other side. Bye.